welcome to No Enemies Here, where you come and get your news. I still got this COVID happening, man. It's 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Frickin' owl. Welcome back. We are Saturday, maybe Sunday. I don't know what day you're watching, but we're Friday. Now it's Friday, but when you're hearing this, it's Saturday. Talk about being at two places at the same time. I'm telling you, it's the truth. So, I'm happy. Sarah. Where I put Sarah from DVG is back. Customer service par excellence. She's the warehouse manager, and there's a new leader game called Sarah Leader. I'm in, man. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm really happy that DVG got Sarah back, and I hope Sarah's happy running DVG. I mean, other than Dan Verson and Kevin Verson and all the Versons. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy. And we're gonna have her on the Chit Show one day. We will, I'm telling you. Nothing but the best. Man, so check it out on DVG. You know, I have a promo code. If you use No Enemies Here 25 on the website, you get 25% off. I have the code NEH25. Come on. I don't. Okay, also, man, Worthington Publishing, man, freaketh me outeth. 3 new games. Drop Zone Southern France. This is the 80th anniversary of the second D-Day. Alright, then it's Operation Dragoon. I know that's a solitaire game. I don't know about Drop Zone being a solitaire game. And then D-Day Solitaire. Need I say more? Omaha Beach. So, there you go. Here, Dan Fourny. Dan Fourny. And that's a French name, by the way. So listen to me, Dan. If you're watching this, you just did something, but I'm gonna tell you what you've done so you can capitalize on it. You just say D-Day Solitaire, Omaha Beach. It's 4 more beaches, man. Utah, Juneau, Sword, and that one there. Utah, Juneau, Sword, Omaha, and Utah. I just said Utah. Look. COVID. Alright? Check out No Enemies Here, man. They're rocking. Also, Lock and Load. Lock and Load summer sale. From 10 to 65% off. Yeah. And you could do late pledges for JU87 STUKAJOE, Blood and Fury, and First Victories. Okay? That looks like a Napoleon type game, if I'm not mistaken. I can't see too well. Also, the Canvas Map Bundle Super Sale. So, the Canvas Map, they're 22 by 34. Another one is 17 by 22. And Assault on Western Ridge, the expansion map, is 11 by 17. Then there's the World at War 85. Blood and Fury and Storming the Gap. Canvas monster maps are $25 plus shipping, with each map print measuring, and get this, 38 by 5, 38.5 by 58 inches, because this is the States, right? And they're canvas maps. And David Heath gave me one in 2018 or something. because he was demoing World at War at WBC. And I said, what are you gonna do with that map? He goes, why, you want it? Yeah, here. It's massive. I'll show it to you one day. I used to have it in the background, but really massive. And gents, that's it in the short of things. Again, it's hot here. Yay for Sarah and DVG. Really, that's good. That's good for us wargamers, okay? Because Sarah knows, and she aims to please. All right? She also aims to shoot. But she's in California, so she doesn't aim to shoot, does she? Are there any guns in California? So, look, have a great show, and hasta la vista.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully grown.
I forgot something. See, the volume's better right off the bat. It's because I fixed it after. You know what I'm saying? Okay, man. This is wicked, okay? So, SD HistCon, Harold's baby. The Con Summit 2024 in San Diego was taking place November 8th to 11th in Point Loma at the SES Portuguese Hall. Good chicken! They've added a Monday to our Friday to Sunday schedule. 4 full days of game. It's getting bigger! It's getting bigger! You know what happens, eh? When it gets bigger. It gets bigger. So it's $95 for 4 days. Hey, that's pretty good, man. So it'll be 2 blocks away from San Diego Harbor. And you know what? It really looks nice, man. Delicious restaurants and affordable hotels in San Diego. Oh! What world are you living in? So those who register in advance will get access to the convention Discord server and have the exclusive ability to participate in the build-up to the convention. All right, and there's lots of people, lots of people. I must admit, Harold looks amazing. Look at him. Why can't I look that amazing? Okay, and there they are, David and her, Liz. There's so many people attending this con. It's not even funny. Okay, so they're narrowing down the nominees for the SD HistCon, SD Hist Summit Awards for games published in 2023. And then, the winner of the inaugural Summit Award in 2022 for games published in 2021 was Red Flag Overpass by my favorite Frenchie friend, Freddy Fred Serval, published by GMT. So go to the SD HistCon website. If you're close to San Diego, if you're in California, I'm assuming Carl Kreider is gonna go. Carl Kreider. I know the players ain't gonna be there. Bloody hell, I wanna go. Kai Jensen, man. Jason Matthew. Oh man, come on. David Thompson. I wanna go. I can't. I couldn't even go to Nova Scotia for the Acadian World Summit Festival in my wife's town in Nova Scotia, Pubnico, the oldest Acadian village in the world. Was there another Acadian village? No, there wasn't. Okay, Louisiana still belonged to the French. Back then, I'm telling you, that's how far back she goes. 1685 or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? The history, it's overwhelming. Oh, by the way, I wrote, I was having an aperitif, and I said, you know what, I have a question for Mark Herman. And the question was, What would you do if you could stop World War II? Like, how far back in history do we have to go? To the French and Prussian War? This and that. Yeah, I was thinking deep. He writes back, he says, kill Hitler in World War I. It was that simple. My question was deep, and it was really pondered, man. And then Mark Herman pulls one of his genius things. Just kill Hitler. Yeah, he's right. That's all. That's what she wrote.
Growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games, going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Grown fresh daily at Noble Night Games.
Big moves. Big win. The moose is loose. Big moves. Big win. The moose is loose. Big moves. Big win. The moose is loose. Big. 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 And here we go with the crux of the show. You see what I did there? I even, not phonetically, but tonally, I said crux of the show. So here we go. I even forgot what I just did. COVID. The man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, has one video, even though you see two. And it's Operation Snowman, unknown German Ardennes support attack, Netherlands, 1945. Mark Felton. He's good, the guy. Indie Idol's channel comes to an end. The war is over. 1 million subscribers for peace. One video, that is. World War II finale Breakfast Club. 5 years in the making. I've been watching this for 5 years on World War II. You want to know about World War II? Watch that. World War II. Indie Idol's channel. You want to know about World War I? Watch that channel. They did when World War I was 100 years old, 2017, I think, or 2014, yeah. They did a World War I thingy. Check it out. Hexed Encountered, 4 videos. Casino Cities of the Damned Gameplay Part 1, this is Against the Odds magazine. The Art of Roger B. McGowan book review, plus Midweek Magazine number 2, C3I number 33, Waterloo Campaign 1815, and that's what Hexed Encountered looks like. Pick 'em for August 2024. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair has more than 4 videos, but here I'm showing you 4, and it's the Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. We had Ted Racer, and we talked about I, Napoleon, his new Solitaire game. Plus episode 185 of Counterclipping, Wargaming Ancient Rome, and The Chit Show with Dan and Artie. But that's Wargame topics, but not World War II. Oh yeah, that was the latest one. I forget, man, I'm sick. Plus a special interview with Bruce Harper, designer of A World at War, on ARDWULF'S Lair. The Boss, Clark Commando, 1983, 4 videos. Compass Games Learn to Play After Action Report number 3. I don't know what game it is, but Axis Empires Ultimate Edition for 4 players. An update. And Mark's favorite game, Death Ride Normandy, Omaha by Grognard Simulations, and Grognard Simulations Death Ride Normandy, Omaha Beach update. He has one quick note I think he has to say. And that's Core Commando 1983, the boss. For our Polish viewers, we have Wojennik TV, 3 videos. He takes a look at Marco Polo 2, and then he unboxes Baltic Gap, and then he does a review of Villagers and Villains on Wojennik TV. The Leonidas of ASL, George Chiotis. By the way, George, I saw your video when you were talking about, I think you had it on Tuesday night or something. And you mentioned my name. And you couldn't say Pancaldi. Pancaldi. Daniele Pancaldi. George. 3 videos on George's channel. ASL in the computer. My top 5 computer tactical war games of all time. No, that wasn't the one. I forget what it was, George. But anyways. Then Scenario C4, Finders Keepers. It's a setup file review and the Art of Roger McGowan book acquisition. Everybody's got that book. You got to get that book. GMT.
The second Wednesday in August 2024 brings a short unboxing video for the Warfighter World War II expansion, Desert Rats. The video showcases the cards found in the expansion, which includes the vehicles, gear, skill, action, service, and event cards. You will get to see all the highlights of the expansion that focuses on this unique unit that served during the North African theater of the war. In addition, the expansion features both frontline and elite hostile units, plus a brief history of the Desert Rats is presented to provide both context and insight behind this unit. Check out more videos on the Warfighter series when you visit the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Also, there is the Speak Out and Play monthly podcast that you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. Plus, Patreon members get access to new videos and podcasts at least 48 hours in advance. A video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
GMT Games, Dynastic Conflict of Plantagenet, Volko Runke presents. Is this a new Volko thingy on GMT? Holy moly, man. Check it out. Advanced Squad Leader Academy 2 videos. Memory Lane chat on Squad Leader and Advanced Squad Leader After Action Report 54. Kamsin 37. You know, what the hell is that? Kamsin 37. Is that something that happened in 1937? I don't know, man. You know, George, help me. The name of the game. One video and it's how to play Rail Baron. Semi-successful attempt at a shorter game. You know, these, like I said, these train games they're very popular. Smart War Games, 8 videos. B-17, 25 missions in Tabletop Simulator. Plus, trying to figure out Combat Volume 2 campaign mode. Okay, you're trying to figure out, but the video's almost 4 hours long. And then up front, multiplayer match with Jeremy and Vassal. And German Patrol, Desperate Mission on the Eastern Front. This is from DVG's World War II Tactical Combat card game, which the amount of expansions on this just beats any other game on the planet. And I'm just talking about this edition, like the World War II tactical game. Then you've got the Pacific, then you've got Special Ops. Check it out, DVG. Do any H25 to get 25% off on DVG, man. Where are you gonna get 25% off? Some people. Prasutagus, the Orwell Wargamer 2 videos. Mark Herman's Washington War, a CDG GMT game. An unboxing, plus Assault on Gallipoli. HEXES Gecko Games. Another unboxing. I love that the cover. Very nice on Assault on Gallipoli. Lock and Load Publishing, 2 videos. Here's what's coming in Glory and Empire, first victories. And then Pilot's first review of JU-87 STUKAJOE. And who that guy looks like? Rydell? What's that guy's name there? Rudolph Rydell. The ace. Talking about an ace, an icon ace, an ace of all aces. STUKAJOE. 1 video, and it's Bonaparte's Eastern Empire, a demo. Revised, because Joe's a perfectionist. The guy's a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? You can't have this guy in the front lines, man. You know? You gotta have him in the council. Centurions review. There's Dave and his friend Len doing a war game chat number 96. HMGS Naval Wars 2024 Convention. On Centurions review. The man famously known as Calandale Enrico Viglino. 4 videos, 3 of them are on the Norman Conquest. Okay, he has an intro and civitates, then the Rapture Effect book discussion. That's what, that's what he puts in on Calandale's channel. Whip It, Fast and Furious in 1918, Tank Chats, Reloaded. Look at those sponsons. Hey, they call them sponsons. I wish someone would have told me what a sponson war was before I played a game that had sponsons in it. What the hell's a sponson? Now I know what a sponson is. Same as routing. They routed. Route. Street. So they streeted. Route, in French, route, means the road. The War Game artist, Matt White. White War Games. Matt White War Games has 1 video, and it's Command and Colors Napoleonics 5th printing, an unboxing, and initial impression. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 2 videos, Blitz in the East, Pop the Top, plus SAS Rogue Regiment, Pop the Top. There's a show on, I think, Prime or Netflix, and it's about the SAS Rogue Regiment. Not the Desert Rats, but it's in the desert in Tobruk. I'm afraid to say North Africa, but probably that. And they did 1 season. I enjoyed it. 2nd season's supposed to come out. Storm of Steel Wargaming 2 videos. The O Group, Italian Gotterdammerung. And then a hobby update on Storm of Steel Wargaming. Jan Heinemann of Let's Play History is doing, for our German viewers, this is German, and it's number 23, Strategic Command World War II War in the Pacific Campaign on Let's Play History.
This week on 6 Actual, we look at SAS Rogue Regiment Black Box Edition from WordForge Games. In this game, players take on the role of SAS team members performing missions deep behind enemy lines. Striking from the shadows, only on 6 Actual.
6 Actual.
That wonderful channel that is Kings and Generals. 3 videos. Siege of Mariupol 2022, Russian invasion of Ukraine documentary. I can't believe this is happening. Plus new Russian tactics before Ukraine attack on Kursk. Again! And Origin of the Sikhs, the Line of the Punjab. A documentary. I met a Sikh yesterday. Nice guy. Sean Lambert, 2 videos, Final Patch Testing Part 3, and OCS Crimea, October 26th, 1941. And there's James of Castle Archon saying why you should be playing Talon. Talon, you're talking about the GMT game? I'm going to have to check it out. The Jim Crone game. U-Boater 658, 4 videos. 3 of them are on War in Europe, France 40. And one of them is U-Boat Captain Vassal Mode Phase 1 Graphic Prep. This is a Solitaire World War II war game, and it's by Gary Graver of Minden Games. The Gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 4 videos that struggle for Zorn and unboxing by Blue Panther and WBC 2024 Solo War Games. Look at Grant's beautiful face. I love that guy. And then Solitaire Wargaming 2 Electric Boogaloo. That rhymes. But anyways, it's a monthly debrief. Plus, last and not least, Unboxing Port Arthur by Nuts Publishing on the Player's Aid. Aaron Plays 4 videos. 3 of them are Into the Woods by the Great Battles of American Civil War. Shiloh, okay, in April. A game by GMT, Into the Woods. And then Aaron Plays a channel update on Aaron Plays. Tabletop Minions 2 videos. Sorry, I'm sick, he says. Looks like he's at Gen Con. Look at all those people. Never. No, 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 no. Not for me. Plus, finally, my Gen Con booty 2024. Oh my god, he spent thousands. Dad versus Son 4 videos. And it's a most fearful sacrifice slaughter pen episode. Then Panzer Grenadier Specific Campaign Alaska's War Scenario. Again, a 15-minute movement time scale, whatever. Plus the Slaughter Pen episode number 4, Most Fearful Sacrifice, going back to Alaska's warriors in Panzer Grenadier. From 11:15 to 11:45. Ooh, half an hour. Man, must have been a hell of a lot of stuff happening in half an hour. The Hugh Hefner of War Games, Wardy Robe, plays with HEXES, great campaigns of the American Civil War, and says, HEXES shows me. Man, I thought Wardy Robe was the man. Well, takes a strong man and a learned man to know that he's got to learn some more. The Face of World War II Solitaire board game channel. There he is, a channel update. Completely on your left-hand side. And then in the middle, there's a playthrough with D-Day Dice, map number 12, Pegasus Bridge, and Mike Lambo's game, Longshoreman the Pacific of Peleliu, Clear the Airfield, on the Face, that is World War II Solitaire board game channel. And there he is, Cody of the Discriminating Gamer. Dr. Cody to you has 8 videos, and it's Clans of Midgard, an unboxing with Ray. I want to see who this guy Ray is. And then Monty Python's Flying Circus, a rather silly expansion. Zombicide, really. Then a 1914 unboxing with Ray. Who's Ray? Reavers of Midgard, the card game. Then Invincible, the hero building game, unboxing with Ray. Who's Ray? Then Clans of Midgard, and then Spark Raiders 3000 unboxing with Ray. And then Crisis 1914. Okay, Cody, let's see Ray. I think Ray's the guy who wrote your music, right? Love it. Good job, Ray. And here he is, Earl the Shiv Bickford, with 8 videos. April Harvest, 1, 2, 3, 4 videos of April Harvest. Then the 7 Years War Part 1. Unplayable Games or How I Learned to Stop Worrying. Funny. And 7 Years War Part 2 on the Shiv's channel, Earl Bickford, Gaming with Earl Bickford. Juste Garde has 3 videos. 7-Day Battles, Gaines Mill. This is a Civil War Brigade battle series by Worthington. Then a new arrival, Thunder on the Mississippi, great campaigns of the American Civil War by MMP. and Horse and Musket by HOLLANDSPIELE versus Horse and Foot by Phil Sabin. A comparison. Phil Sabin wrote a book. I think he teaches game design at some British university or something. You know, I don't know, what's it called there? Oxford, maybe. Harvard. Which one's in the States? I always get mixed up. But he's not in the States, he's in Britain. Let's see.
Wow, these are some interesting looking counters. Is that who I think it is? I can't wait to punch out Dan.
Dan needs a video. There it is.
Dan needs a video. Dan needs a video. Oh my god. Hey. Cup of Joe. I don't got time for coffee. Dan needs a video. Dan needs a video. Dan needs a video. I'm gonna find him one.
Simple History 3 videos. The item the US Army believes you can survive off of. Plus, the luxury lifestyle of Saddam Hussein. Not anymore. And the biggest frauds in history. Yeah. Gotta love those channels, eh? Not those channels, that information, I should say. Kurt of ID Jester. I wonder what he's gonna tell me this week. What'd I do wrong, Kurt? What'd I do to you? 4 videos, Jester's Judgment, Marvel Champions, the card game by Fantasy Flight, and help support the channel, YouTube Sellathon Part 1, some sports and war games, okay, all month long, so he's selling his games to support his channel. Good stuff. People, check it out. Support ID Chester's channel. He is a mainstay of war game review. Sports, a lot of sports now. But hey, he knows his war games. And then Wingspan setup and solo playthrough with all the expansions. And then going back to Stratematic, teaching game for Phoenix Knight. The chef. That fantastic channel that is Legendary Tactics. I wrote to them, they never wrote me back. Okay, I think they're too big now. What's going on? 52,000 people. They're big. 4 videos in Cyber Pet Quest. Interview with Bernie Lynn from Dead Alive Games. Then there's Tom Vassell. Then introducing Kinfire Delve. Callus Lab from Incredible Dream. Agents of Mayhem. There's that beautiful guy Uwe Urquhart. Pride of Babylon from Academy Games. And top 5 board games from WizKids in 2024 on the Canadian channel that is Legendary Tactics. Respect Jim Ozarski, 3 videos, the Battle of Bautzen for bloody big battles. Then is the Battle of Dresden for bloody big battles. And then Abuse on the Muse for the O group. Blood type. History Hustle, 2 videos, the Kosovo War, the last Yugoslav War, and NATO's bold intervention. Is that Milosevic or whatever his face is? And then there's a question and answer, South America. So, on History Hustle. The Chef, Phoenix Knight, 2 videos, Mystical Munchies, Wild Berry Salad. I like that. It's gotta be tart, though. It's gotta be tart. And then Arkham Horror 2nd Edition versus Azathoth. Azathoth. I bet you thought it was Lithbin. On the Chef's channel, Phoenix and Night. My favorite Frenchy Freddy Fred Serval Homo Ludens. 2 videos, Rise of the Blitzkrieg by Nuts Publishing, a game preview. Plus Catastrophe Games board game publisher overview with Tim Denson, or Densham, sorry. My bad. Agility Snips gaming table. 2 videos on I, Napoleon, a game by Ted Racer published by GMT. This is a playthrough part 4 and part 5 on Agility Snips. Liz Davidson of Beyond Solitaire gives us a Gen Con recap. John Company as an RPG? Question mark, huh? If I didn't make that noticeable with my intonation. All this on Beyond Solitaire. The Chief of Bonding with Board Games and RPGs. 2 videos. Review and explanation of Mythic Game Master Emulator Part 2. And, again, Part 3 of War Stories. You know what I'm saying? Charles Latour, 3 videos. Grossbeeren, OSG through 9 turn. Then Air Assault on Crete. End of turn 2, turn 3, more paras and the first German troops convoy. Not good for Greece. Then Grossbeeren falls to the French. Coalition doesn't have troops to retake the town. Charles on Charles Latour's YouTube channel. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave, 3 videos on Skies Above the Reich. And it's mission 4, 5, and 6. Plus Warfighter Vietnam, open the box plus expansions. See what I was saying before. World War II plus expansions like tons. Vietnam, tons of expansion. And each one of those games singularly will blow expansions, in the number of expansions, for any game in the world. Yeah, I'm telling you. Hexes and Soldiers, a live dungeon crawl, take 2. Joel Top and the Minister, Charioteer Vassal Module Instructions. Race for Glory in Ancient Rome, a game by... I always forget his name. I got his face. I forget, but this is a GMT game. I forget his name, sorry. Mo of Mo's Game Table looks at The Last Gamble from Compass Games, and this is a preview, and this is a designer signature edition by Danny Parker. My Own Worst Enemy 1 video, and it's Coral Sea Part 3. Wow. I have that game by Belika 3rd Generation. Something. Nanguaya, 4 videos. 2 videos on the Austro-Hungarian setup. And war preparations are underway for January. So, my God, this game is just huge. Plus, our little piece of paradise, a little kitten there. Oh, kitten. And taking a quick look at issue 1 of World War I Illustrated. Wow, I don't know that. You're gonna have to watch it. I want that. I want everything. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer, Dartonian Rough Life streams Nations at War, Stalin's Triumph, final part. And this is Nations at War's final. This looks like a Columbia Games. I could be wrong, but I'm saying, you know, because I'm looking at the blocks. But other companies have blocks too. Colonel Smitty of the Smitty's Game Table. Colonel or Corporal? No, he's Colonel. For God's sakes, man. Siege of Jerusalem, a strategy and tactics magazine game. And it's an unboxing on Smitty's game table. CARROLL. That's right. First look, 1920 Nest of Eagles. The Board Game Chronicles is doing, I guess, an unboxing and a little take a look inside, see what's happening. It's a Phalanx Games on the Board Game Chronicles. Tony of Tony's Board Life, Heroes Against the Red Star. This is a lock and load publishing game. Air Assault Turn number 2. Well, that looks a hell of a lot like MMP. I mean, ASL. I might be wrong. But check it out. The Cop, that is Wayne Hansen. 2 videos, both of them are on Warfighter Vietnam. There's a mission playthrough plus the verdict is in on The Cop, that is Wayne Hansen. Cutesy Pootsy Zilla Blitz looks at Raiders of the Deep Solitaire Campaign, episode number 2, November 1914, World War I U-boat board game on Zilla Blitz.
Black Jay.
Howdy folks, Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness, weekly channel update time, short week. As you can see up here, we have one new video and our weekly channel update from last week and Signal Boost. The new video is actually an old video of sorts. I had played Crowbar Ranger of Point du Hoc in June, and I had gone on to play In Magnificent Style in July. And it was after I'd done both of those, I started doing my after action review for Rangers of Point du Hoc. Didn't finish it until now. So there it is, available for you to watch. I also talk about some books on the subject matter there, so you can get the game after action review and some little minor literature review. All right, so this week's Signal Boost, we are looking at a relatively new channel here. This is Scott Guns Shack. He covers Napoleon, I, Napoleon. He's got just 13 videos, and they're all on I, Napoleon. So you can see here he is doing basically yearly coverage, one year per video basically, and he's doing about one every day or two or so, roughly. So if you want to follow along his adventures on I, Napoleon, if you're interested in the game, I did my unboxing last week on that. So I'm interested in getting this to the table. hopefully before the middle of next week when my wife returns. Also need to get Mound Builders played before the end of August, so I've got some busy stuff coming up. So you can subscribe to Scott Guns Shack. You can see there at Scott Guns Shack. Easy to do. He only has 50 subscribers, so go ahead and give the man some love by subscribing and watch his stuff and help out a fellow wargamer. So that's it for this week. I'm sending it back to all you good folks watching Dan Pencaldi's No Enemies Here. And if you're watching on my channel, thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. So take care and ciao, y'all.
Another week, another show. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and please support this channel. You make it possible. Well, Sarah's back, and I'm happy about that. And we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch, because with Sarah comes surprises. You know what I'm saying? Maybe giveaways. Who knows? Sarah's a good gal. DVG's a great company. She's not a gal, she's a woman, for God's sakes. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Welcome back, Sarah. That's what I'm trying to say before I dig a hole. So, let's all be nice. It's happier times. Sarah's back. And, you know what? I'll see you next week.